Welcome viewers and dear learners on my channel Learning English with Amol. In prose section, we inculcate values and life skills through the classics and masterpieces in literature. Writings of R.K. Narayan, A.G. Gardiner, Virginia Woolf and O. Henry have been included to teach wit and humor. But so far as this present existing world is concerned, this being an age of ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology and Internet, a very useful informative text on big data has been included. This piece of prose will give a larger perspective of the modern life to the students. Dear students, this video is about big data, big insights, part 1. Let me clear you all that for the first time in this course book, big data, this concept has been introduced. Since we are leading and living in the world of information and technology, it has been a very part and parcel of our life that we have been surrounded by so many social media and so many informative sources. That's why the concept of big data and its analysis is supposed to be known by every person, whether he is a student or just a person who is living his normal life. In this video, let us know what is the concept of big data is and how our insights get broadened because of the very data which we get there through. Before we learn about big data, let us have a little discussion about what data means. Dear students, since the beginning, we have been in practice of collecting information about a certain thing. When your objective of collection is clear and you start collecting the information and statistical things together, and when you put it in a systematic manner, that normally is denoted as data. Big data has affected lifestyle of people. If you believe in and if you observe very closely, today we see that our food habits, healthcare, even traveling and some scientific purposes, they are scattered, they are what we can say are getting the alternatives, the choices. That's why today we cannot say that our food habit is but the traditional one. We keep on making the changes, we keep on making the experiments with our food. Since we get information about the other food and dishes, so is about the healthcare. Today we see that our Ayurveda has reached up to the all corners of the world, and Ayurveda has really become a very popular therapy for holistic treatment. That's why people from all corners of the world, they come to India for taking the different treatments. Today, because of the information and communication technology, the world has become a global village. That's why in the traveling section particularly, people from any corner of the world can reach to the other part of the world very easily, that too with the very proper planning. That's why today we see that whether it is India or any part of the world, that is tourism has really become a very popular thing among the people. Today, because of the internet, we can get the idea about every single technology on the basis of its scientific methods. That is because of the content available on an ample manner there on internet. Dear students, please note it that all the activities we perform online are recorded, monitored and analyzed. Three keywords are there. Whatever we do, that has been recorded, it has been monitored and it is equally analyzed by the very department that keeps on collecting data for their further activities. As we know that millions and billions of people are making use of internet, whether it is on personal computer or they are on Android mobile phone. That's why keeping the collection of such a huge data, may it be in petabytes or exabytes, it is really immeasurable for a common person like us. Coincidentally, this year, due to pandemic of COVID-19, all our classes are run and executed there online, and we have searched so many resources of getting the data or getting the required information there through. Even our classes are conducted there on Google Meet, Google Classroom, then Zoom and so on, and even live streaming on YouTube. All these concepts are now very familiar with the students, learners and the teachers equally. Now the next point of our discussion is sources of data, where from this data is normally collected. The first resource is web, next is sales, third is customer contact center, next is social media, and one more very important source is your mobile data. As we keep on using internet, so that is denoted here as web, then whatever you sell or whatever you purchase, their online marketing, that keeps on collecting the data. Next thing is customer care center, that is toll-free number, whereupon you keep on either satisfying your queries or putting your demands or complaints and so on. So that again becomes the resource for collection of big data. Then social media like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp and so on, whereon whatever the activities we perform, that also helps them to judge that which requirements are of the people, and so accordingly they keep changing and they keep updating the things there on social media. Last but not the least, that is mobile data. As we almost every single person are quite familiar and are in habit of using Android mobile phone, so whatever the data and whatever the things that we utilize for our purpose, that always is monitored, or what we can say recorded, monitored and analyzed, and whereby the big data is analyzed and accordingly the things are introduced for our services. Big data is really a boon for industries and companies because it is enormously increasing in, here I put V, and V stands for volume, variation, velocity and veracity. Volume I hope everybody knows. Volume means a particular area or the capacity. Then variation means obviously the variety of the things that are introduced in any single product. That is all because of the big data available for the companies and industries to introduce new models of their products. Third thing is velocity. Velocity means speed. Whether should we introduce the new thing right now, or should we hold it for again next 3 months or 6 months. That depends on the big data they get about the choice and the selection of the people. If it is required, the fashion gets changed just within 3 months, or otherwise it is hold back for next few months, and as per the demand and the requirement of the market that has been introduced. Today we see that just a single ball pen, you go there in the market and you purchase one pen, you will find that there are hundreds of companies which have introduced you a single ball pen of the same cost, but its quality and the other things, features, they get changed, and we choose, we get the ample variety thereupon. That's why the velocity of the changes depends on the market's demand. And last, that is veracity. Veracity means exactness or authenticity. Today the market is more choosy. Customers choose the things on the basis of its cost, at the same time its quality, and more important, whether it is authentic, safe for use or not. Big data is really a very helpful thing, both for industries, companies, and even for an individual, because it helps to give us the insights. Insights means the capacity to judge the truth on our own. And second thing is that it helps to uncover information. What sort of information we can uncover there with the help of big data? That is hidden patterns, unknown correlations, market trends, and customer preferences. Of course, these 4 things of information, they are directly connected with industries and companies. Last point of this video is uses of big data. Big data is normally used for location tracking, understanding the weather patterns, healthcare industry, banking, finance and trading, sports, advertising, entertainment and media, and last one, which is directly related with us, that is education industry. Today we see that whether it is location tracking is there, understanding the weather pattern, the very recent cyclone that occurred there on the bank of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, that is the very live and burning example to know that we could save so many things just because of the forecast that we got about the weather pattern. Otherwise it would be a very huge toll there, both on the level of human grounds and even on the economic grounds. So this big data is truly a helpful thing, just not for an individual but even for any nation. Healthcare industry, that also is getting updated because of the big data. Banking, finance and trading, now we see that almost all our transactions are online, and whatever the things which are directly related with our financial things, they are updated there on the internet, and now internet banking is more in fashion. Today we are transacting virtually either through the different gateways, that is GPay, PhonePe and so on. So is about the trading, as we know that we are more in fashion of doing the online purchasing, that is on Amazon or Flipkart. So that has been going on in a very usual way. So is about the sports, whether it is about any technique of that game or the strategies if they have to decide, and so many information regarding an individual that we can gather there through the big data. Advertising agencies are more relying on the big data because that is the real and genuine source of getting known about the very mental state of the market, whereupon they decide which product should be introduced and at what time. Last two things, that is entertainment and media. Today we see that especially in the restricted period of this pandemic COVID-19, people are more in touch, they are on entertainment and media, whereupon people are entertained with the very choice they have. And last and very important thing, that is education. Today it has been given the touch of industry. So many softwares are introduced either for kids or for grown up students and even for higher education. Those who are going for the entrances of medical and engineering, they also get readily available packages of softwares there on internet, and these education industries are doing well there because of the use of big data. Dear students, this video is just a brief summary of this detailed article about the concept of big data and the big insight which we get there through. I hope you have understood the basic concept of big data and its use in different sections. If you like this video, please mark like, share it with your friends and relatives, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, that is Learning English with Amol. Thank you.